Hello again. Yeah? Great, that's the next one. Huh. Yeah. Beacon says the money is in Searchlight, and Searchlight... Stock up on radiation supplies before heading out, I guess. Unless you don't... Good luck. Hello again. Man, who cares? Fine. I'm from New Canaan, if you believe it. Yeah, I was raised with all that good book. Guess I just felt like being a badass rebel without a cause. So I basically... Anyway, New Canaan's got this tradition where you hit a certain age, off you go into the wastes to do missionary work. Well, I took that to mean I was free, so I skipped the desert preaching and just kept on walking till I hit civilization. Yeah, I never met Graham. But everywhere I go, people hear I'm from New Canaan and all their... I figured he was just an old ghost story. But no. I guess he was feeling well enough to come home and bring the... Guess I got out at the right time. Fairly recent state of affairs that... Basically, he put out a call before he arrived in Prim saying that he needs some hope. Well, that first bit isn't my forte, but... Oh well, that... Most folks don't want to cause trouble where a man with a fully loaded... What? Aside from doing like 90% of the work on actually getting this building refurbished? I also do a bit of money lending with customers that don't strike me... Oh, I also convinced Silas not to put a jukebox in here. What? Don't you have a radio? There's only 2 or 3 stations, and across the lot of them, there's only a couple dozen and for some reason... I mean, the nukes dropped in 2077, yeah? So why are all the... We've met, sure. Seems to have a decent... I know of him. He's the bouncer posted closer to the second floor, so... In practice, seems to me he's too busy making stupid sex puns at... Bye.
Oh, well. Oh, good. Let's you and I find...
Did you know the strip's all stirred up lately?
Oh, well.
Well, if it isn't... Hey, it's your money. Barbie...
Hey there.
Nelson's back in our hands. I hope we can defend it this time.
You're back. What can I do? The Rangers at Echo have been keeping an eye on that place. They appear to be running a slave trade. If you could scout out the camp, also if you're any good at covert ops, What? A single man slaughters an entire camp. It took everything we had in the last battle at the dam to stand. You've done a fine job, friend. Head north toward... Because it's a... Thank you. I'll get... Oh.
Who the hell are you? You know... Not much. I know that this place was originally a... Sorry, I don't know. You're probably... Yeah. I'm here. Believe me. Yeah, but I don't... Look. Yeah. No. Couldn't you tell? I'm...
You're back. What can I do? Thank you. Who's private? If he's a ghoul, he should be put down. Doesn't mean he isn't suffering. Now, there's a ranger station north of here that has a few... Good luck with... You're back. What can I do? Thank you. 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 Thank you for the help. I can rest easier knowing those poor...
smart move for the Kings to back down. Yeah. There's a ranger.
I hear the Legion's fixing to attack Hoover Dam. Good thing
Hello again. Nice work. Anyway, thanks. That looks like it's somewhere on the banks of the Colorado. Just be careful. Ugh, get out.
I ain't there.
Welcome back. I'm...
Hello again. Well, hey, there we go. That should be... Glad I sprang for waterproof cases, otherwise I'm not sure the track... Anyway, seems to me I promised to pay you for the return of all my money, so... Also, that ghoul I mentioned earlier should be done setting up his kiosk. Thanks for the help.
Howdy.
Welcome back. What do you need?
Some cons got cornered in the ruins of Boulder City, but the NCR let them go. That's
A pleasure to see you again.
unusual.
Hey.
Oh, hey. 500 cash. That's not really interesting. My brother and me are both... So, we took work here, 'cause... I expect he'll be bartender for life here, since he's allowed to get stoned on his own in... Oh boy. Hey again.
Some cons got cornered. If the NCR ain't gotta worry about Caesar no more, it should worry about improving
Yes?
the lives of regular folks around here.
If Caesar's dead, why ain't the NCR taking care of regular folks?
Hey, pal. Seems like you guys have got quite the little business venture going on here. Just kidding. Mostly. But I figured an increase in traffic might to that end, I'm selling guns. Why the hell not? As far as I know, ain't nobody else in Prim stocking up high-powered ordnance. Means I get a monopoly in King. I'm joking. Probably. Anyway, the more... Besides... Oh yeah. Serious debt. The kind that'll hang... See, I went to college. Might as well buy... Thanks.
Hey, thanks for helping me out.
What's up? I don't think you need to worry about the specifics. Enclave technology is even more advanced than Brotherhood equipment. And in the hand, let's just say it's...
I'm really very boring.
Oh, all right. I'm 30-ish. Well, late 30s. I was born west of... My father died when I was... Right now, I'm sure you're asking yourself, why hasn't some lucky man scooped this bachelor off his feet? Some people do. Look, I appreciate...
I hear a troublesome Legion camp got razed to the ground.
What is it? Oh, it's you. The letter gave a generalized view of what I'm trying to accomplish. With the Syndicate gone, the Fiends are relying strictly on the cons for their drugs, which means an uneven supply. This has a twofold effect. Some Fiends are becoming more radical in an attempt to find. What I'd like to do, with your help, is to build a clinic near Westside that would offer rehabilitation services. We would also like to provide medical services to Westside residents, and host a halfway house for former Fiends. Over time, I believe that we can whittle away at the Fiends' ranks. Of course, this is... We saw how you handled the Syndicate. That's no everyday occurrence. A lot of... You've got guts and money. Thank you for this. We can talk money later. Right now, it's an old building south of the Thorn. I've done some checking, and neither Westside, the NCR, or anyone else has a stake. From what I hear, even the Fiends won't go inside. So, when you get a chance, please scout out the property. Good luck, and... Yeah? I hope the rats weren't too much for you. Probably not much different than taking down the syndicate, though. Name's Katie. I'm with the Rangers. On my first... My job here is simple. Kill as many fiends as possible, through any... See, I got a reputation for hunting and killing raiders through unconventional methods. Some are hung up on shooting them, but take the 80s for example. Bunch of bloody heathens spread all over. I took down one of their camps by poisoning their water supply. That brings me to our business. I see that you're helping the followers set this clinic. As for the fiends, I have other plans. I've got a pal over in OSI who can hook me up with some... I want to make sure this clinic uses my supplier, and that a doctor of our choosing is put in charge. Then we'll give the fiends... What? As opposed to let them run amok? Fiends murder, rape, and rape. If any of those pacifist douchebags and the followers feel so strongly about saving the fiends, no, they're nice and cozy in their little fort. Grant, that hippie thinks he can magically cure the fiends. What he doesn't understand is that Westside won't forgive or forget. They're a bunch of rabid puppies, drooling and biting. Alright, just sleep on it. You think long and hard about once the clinic is open and you come back to your senses.
We won't go quietly.
Reset.
What is it? Rats. Those filthy creatures. But with that building secured, we can get to the real... Katie? That butcher is here? Jesus, I heard about what he did up north, killing groups of the 80s, even women and children. He's a monster. I knew the NCR wouldn't leave us alone. Damn them to hell for this. We'll have to find some way to deal with him. I need to think on this. In the meantime, we'll continue as planned. You're doing a wonderful thing for the followers, for this community. In the meantime, you should round up our first set of patients. I know of a fiend hideout. Check them out and see if you can convince them to submit.
Hey.
Hiya. This here is a hatch that leads to an underground building. We tried going in before, but there was some... If you want to try and clear them out...
Morning.
Hiya.
Morning.
Hiya. Thank you so much. We'll move in right away. This will help so much. People are moving in as we speak, so you can go check out the offices again. There's a lot to do, but